beautiful soul. My name is Mara, and I welcome you to this pick a card, or rather, pick a tarot deck reading. These are going to be messages from your spirit guide. So I have 3 different tarot decks here for you to choose from. And whichever one you feel most drawn to is the one that your spirit guides want to communicate with you through. So go ahead and take a moment to decide which tarot deck you want to receive your reading from, and trust yourself. Trust your intuition to choose the right deck, and we shall see what comes through for you. All right, if you need more time, you can pause the video or you can hit the reading selection timestamp in the description. We are going to start with this tarot deck here, but all 3 readings will be timestamped in the description as well. And if you are interested in purchasing any of these tarot decks, you can find the links to those in my description. They are my affiliate links, so I do earn a commission when you guys click on those readings and order the decks through there. All right, I will see you at your reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see what your spirit guides want you to know by you feeling drawn to and choosing this tarot deck. Just going to give it a couple of shuffles. All right. What is it that group number 1 needs to hear the most right now? All right. So we've got the 10 of Swords, the Star and the Sun, and the 6 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this is telling me that your guides want to confirm for you that the cycle is over. It's okay for you to feel like you're still in the middle of the negativity that was surrounding you, but they want you to start to look forward to the things coming for you, the really beautiful wishes that are wanting to be granted. It does feel like this is a perfect opportunity for you to do some inner child healing, for you to start to create a feeling of safety and of stability in your body, so that when you welcome these new feelings, these really positive things in life into your reality, that you can do it with some kind of groundwork for it to land on, if that makes sense. So while this cycle is closing out, and I can see that it was a very difficult one, it was very challenging, and there were lots of, I'm hearing that you feel you made a lot of mistakes and that you really had to keep trying to be gentle with yourself, to forgive yourself. And the way that you handled that and the way that you did it, it was beautiful. And I know that you're saying, well, it wasn't perfect. Um, it wasn't the best that I could do. And that truly, I'm hearing that truly does not matter. It doesn't matter that you did it perfect. It doesn't matter that you made all of the right moves at the right second, because it taught you to just try to be kind to yourself specifically. And so I feel like, though those things were very difficult for you to go through, you did gain a lot of self compassion out of it. You did gain the ability to just kind of turn inwards and look for that healing, to replenish your soul, to replenish the love that is naturally flowing to you, but maybe you were feeling a bit cut off from, in terms of all of these negative things happening to you. And so I really do feel like you've done a lot of inner child work, and now it's about taking those lessons and really applying them forward, allowing this victorious feeling to wash over you. This feeling of, I did it. I've done what I could. There's no more for me to do there, and I did my best. I did what I could in each moment, even if that didn't feel like my best. That's what I had to offer, and it's done. I did what I did. And moving forward, you can start to expect a very loving environment for yourself because you cultivated it. And I do love that the sun card came out for you specifically in terms of inner child healing, because this little baby here, he's riding this horse happy as can be. And so I feel like this is really a beautiful lesson, and your guides really want to swoop in at this time in your life and remind you that you are doing the work. You have put a lot of work into healing yourself, connecting with your inner child, finding playfulness again in your life, falling back in love with the things that you are passionate about. And you worked your ass off to get there. This wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for you to continuously show up and be like, I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to just try again. I'm going to hold out hope. And that takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery and a lot of strength. And so I really feel like this is a moment for you to just kind of give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself a hug, take a bubble bath, take a walk, and um, just let yourself have this self care moment where you really appreciate you for the efforts that you're putting into your life. Yeah, you're moving forward very quickly now. It does feel like you are going to start to see yourself just, zooming out of there. You're like, oh, finally, I'm free. I'm free from whatever the heck was going on there. And I can start to look forward to new and better things. There can be a little bit of aggressiveness that in one way is really good, to have that drive and that desire to move forward very quickly, but it can also kind of limit you if you aren't being careful. We've got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So in terms of spirituality and your emotions, you are making the right or you're moving at the right pace. In terms of wanting to just feel better, from a human perspective in your physical reality, I do feel like maybe slowing down a little bit. And while it is nice to kind of rush out of this and let that era be done, um, it would be wise for you to take your time and slowly integrate these positive emotions into your current reality, as to not overwhelm yourself or to kind of backtrack. And if that happens, it happens and you can move on. It is okay. You're not going to go all the way back. It's not going to, repeat. I do feel that you fully learned the lesson that you needed to in that negative cycle. So moving forward, just remember to take your time. Yeah, we've got the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So taking your time with the resources that are available to you and making sure that you are recognizing that they are available to you. Maybe there are some things that you're still kind of recognizing and opening your eyes to and finding this sense of accomplishment with, or this feeling that you are skilled enough to do something or to make a certain decision for yourself. It does feel like you are starting to recognize this as above so below kind of trope that we have. I'm not sure if that's the right word that we would use there, but it feels very much like you are opening up. You're healing on a very deep level, and because of and really an extension of that healing, it's it's starting to show up in your physical life. So things are going to start to get better. Basically, I feel like this whole message for you today is about you recognizing that you have broken the cycle. You went through a very difficult time. You learned what you needed to during that time, and you put in the work. And because of that, your ability to move forward has really progressed in such a positive way. And you can expect to start to see really positive, fulfilling moments showing up for you because you have opened yourself up to those things and really aligned with them. So stay positive, stay in alignment with those things. And, if you can't be positive, then just allow yourself to feel compassionate, to be angry or sad or, whatever the negative emotion is, and just let it exist. You don't need to judge it or shove it away or condemn it in any way. I do feel like you will start to take care of yourself and see much more positive things out, or kind of coming out into the open for you. So I hope that you enjoyed this message. If it resonated and you like the way that I read tarot, then please give this video a like and subscribe if you aren't already. I love you all. I wish you all the best. Blessed be. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's get into everything that your spirit guides want you to know right now by feeling drawn to and choosing this tarot deck. I'm just going to shuffle it a few times. All right. So by feeling drawn to and choosing this deck, spirits, what do they need to know? All right. Starting off, we have the King of Pentacles and the World. Okay, so this feels like you have some really positive moments coming in. I do feel like they are going to be you stepping into a much more powerful point of view in your life. It definitely feels like, with the King of Pentacles here, that this is going to be an opportunity to, yes, have more responsibilities in your plate, but also reap the rewards that come with those responsibilities. So you may be taking on a lot more, but there's so much more coming with that acceptance of these things. We have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a big power move for you. If you've been questioning whether you should take something on or start a new job or, start a new project, a new class, anything that's going to get you ahead, this is your confirmation. Do it. You're going to learn a lot from this. You're going to expand in many ways, not just one. And it feels like it's going to start materially. First, you will start to see that, you have more money, you have more resources, you have more opportunities available to you. And then you start to feel this wholeness and this completion that comes with the world. It does feel like you are learning and you're growing, and from you, expanding and reaching new levels in your mind and in your body and what you are capable of, you're starting to unlock, if you will, more opportunities from the universe. Because before before you took on all of these things, the universe couldn't provide you with the things that go along with this, if that makes sense. So it does feel like you are purposefully opening yourself up to and aligning with some really positive moments for yourself. And I really am feeling, not just because this is Pentacles, but I really do feel like it's about money. It's about your job. It's about school. It's something very material. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. So you may receive some news. It does feel like this is about you, taking an opportunity that has come to you. I do feel like maybe some of you have already received the news, received the invitation of sorts. And from that space, you're really going to progress forward. You're going to say, this is it. This is mine. I get to take it if I want to. And you are taking charge of the things that you want. Be wary not to be too perfectionist, or however you would say that, in terms of the work that you're doing. It is important to be a little bit self-critical at times when it's needed, but getting too locked in on what you're doing and how you're doing it is really going to limit you if you are learning. We do have the 8 of swords on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like stepping into this learning experience, it's going to be imperative that you stay open and be kind to yourself, that yes, you stick to a schedule, you stick to doing your best, pushing yourself, stepping out of your comfort zone when you can, but not to the point where you burn out, not to the point where you feel like a victim and that you feel discouraged. So remember to be kind to yourself as you start this new venture, so that you don't try and go from 0 to 100. You want to go the steps. You can skip a few here and there, but you know go at a pace that feels genuinely comfortable for you. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is an opportunity for you to really soothe that conflict of opinions within yourself. Excuse me. It feels like there are many options available to you. There are many routes that you could take. And if you are constantly weighing the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, if you're constantly going so black and white to make all of these decisions, you may end up feeling stuck. You may end up choosing something just to get out of this stuck feeling instead of choosing something that is actually fulfilling for you. So make sure that you are taking your time, that you are moving slowly, and if slowly doesn't work for you, then go at the pace that feels right for you. It may ebb and flow. But it's really important that you counteract this really chaotic energy with your ability to be mindful and to slow down and have this really sensible yet passionate energy that really comes with the world. So I do feel like many things are opening up for you, many doors, lots of money is going to be flowing into your life if that's something that you choose for yourself. And it does feel available to you, but it's only available if, as much as you are willing to take your time with it. I do feel like this is about you kind of gaining a sense of power that maybe you haven't had in other situations. Like maybe you've had opportunities like this before, but you rushed into things, or you, again, were really critical of yourself and how you approached things. So it ended up burning out. The fire went out. And so I do feel like this is a rerun of having the things that you want available to you and keeping that passionate fire lit within you. So overall, I feel like your guides are just saying to really own your power, to step into this leadership role. You've got 2 kings here. You have it in you. Use your discernment, use your wisdom, be kind and compassionate to yourself, stick to routines, and be wise about the way that you're moving forward, because there is so much available to you. Like the world is literally at your fingertips. And so for the 7 of Cups and the world to be here, it's saying, there's all these opportunities, and it's just a matter of you choosing the one that feels best for you. Don't make a decision based off of somebody else's opinion, and don't make a decision based off of the critic that could potentially arise from your perfectionism. So, if you found this reading helpful and you resonated and you like the way that I read tarot, then please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all and I wish you all the best. Blessed be. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's get into what your spirit guides want you to know right now. So, I am just going to give the deck a few shuffles, and then we will get into your reading. All right. So by feeling drawn to and choosing this deck, what does this group of people need to know? Hey, you've got a lot going on, and Spirit wants you to know that you can handle it. Yeah, you've got the drive. You've got everything that it takes to accomplish your goals. Yes. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun coming out. Wow, with the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is such perfect energy. I love the balance. It feels very much like you may be worried about your ability to achieve, about your ability to get it all done in time, to really make your mark, whether it's on a grand scale or just like a simple project that you wanted to get done. The Two of Pentacles is somebody that can handle it. They are juggling these Two Pentacles very easily. It is not difficult for them. And while they may, society may be like, well, you may need to slow down. No, the Knight, especially with the Knight of Swords here, you are capable of this powerful and triumphant state of mind. It definitely feels like you are charging forward. And while, yes, there is a lot for you to do, you are capable and you are bringing a lot into your life. A lot. It does feel like, especially with the Nine of Cups here and the Sun, that you are opening opportunities up to yourself that other people, because of their inability to either do what you can do or their fear that they don't even want to try to begin with, it's cut off to them. And it's not that it was always, but because they didn't choose to do it anyways, to be afraid and do it anyways, they don't have the same opportunities. And I just want to keep this out because I feel like it's such an important reminder that your wishes are being granted from your ability to move forward, to progress, and take the actions and make the decisions that you are making. I feel like this is all about your free will. This could have gone very differently. It does feel like some things are divinely planned and some things are fated. Some things, there's many ways you could say it. And some things, the beautiful thing about creation in general is that we have free will and we get to change things. And I do feel like this could have gone with you receiving a very different energy, but because of your determination to just try, things are going to start really unfolding for you in a beautiful way. If they aren't already showing up, I wouldn't be surprised if you're starting to really see the rewards of you trying. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups coming out here and the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is a perfect opportunity, and this may be the confirmation, that you really need and your reminder to keep going, to know that you are making all of the right decisions right now. I don't feel like there's anything that you are doing wrong. And I feel like your guides really want you to remember that you are powerful and you have this really I feel like you have been gifted since birth to really take on the kind of responsibilities that you are dealing with at this time. And it may be either by your providers when you were younger, aka your parents or your guardians, or an older sibling, or just society along the way, or somebody in a relationship. It could be anybody, depending on who you are, has told you that you aren't capable. And because of that, you really feel either, I feel like it comes out in different ways at different points in your life, where either it's like, well, I'm going to show you, and you're burnt out, but you're pushing through because of spite. And that energy, while it is important, to have in certain aspects of your life, it can also lead us to things that we don't even want in the first place. And the other point of view I'm seeing coming out is that it's you kind of putting up this guard and saying, well, you're right. You're right. I can't do that. And I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to listen to the passions and desires that I have in fear of failing. And I really feel like this is a perfect opportunity right now, if you're having doubts, to show up for yourself and to really stand up for your inner child and just be there and listen to what they need. Because they may very well just need a little boost of confidence to say, I'm not going to abandon you. I'm going to see this wish granted moment through with you. And I'm going to make sure that we receive the things that we want because we deserve it and we're capable. Let's get one more card. Or two. That's fine. Yes. Excuse me. We have the Two of Wands and the Magician coming out. On the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So there again is this feeling that trust your ideas. You are so much more powerful than I think that you know. And your ability to create things is really unique. It is extremely powerful. And it's important, especially with this being a message from your spirit guides, that you understand that you believe that you have this power. You aren't some hopeless damsel in distress, unable to reach out to any of these tools around to save yourself. It definitely feels like you are creating the life that you want for yourself. And maybe you were in a powerless situation for a long time. And that's why maybe it feels a little bit scary now to start, moving in this really strong and powerful direction. But you're capable. These cards wouldn't be coming out for you if you weren't. It feels so important that you let that sink in, that you really, truly believe in your power and believe in your ability to create. Um, I just really feel like your guides are saying, trust your ideas. You have the world at your fingertips. You have everything that you really need to create the things that you really want for yourself, to receive all of the wishes that you want. It does feel like a confirmation that overall this reading for you is about confirming your passion for the things that you want and reminding you that you are worthy of them, simply, just at a baseline, because you want them. Whatever you want, you can have. It's just a matter of opening yourself up to it and aligning with it. And so I feel like this is your confirmation. This is 100% your confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Have confidence. Use this time this time with your inner child to heal, if that's coming up for you. And if not, then just keep going. Keep doing the things you're doing, because you are successful and you are making the right moves and moving at the right pace in life. So if you found this reading helpful and insightful and you resonated, and you like the way that I read tarot, then please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so much, and I wish you all the best. Blessed be.